Hello and welcome. Wow, that was a little loud. How is everybody doing today? Today we are in Icefall Glacier right now. We're gonna make our way up to well, not up to, it's literally right around the corner. We're gonna make our way over here to Valdeholm, and looks like maybe we have to go all the way down here. But that's where we're gonna go today. I feel like that's gonna be probably the best spot to go. Now, in the level 70 video for how I play these guys, I went to right over here to these undead over here, and I cleared every single one of these mobs before respawn during the video, and it was just not lucrative enough for me to want to spend my time there. So we're gonna kind of move on. What is this? Some age. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and head to where we need to go. I don't think these caves go through. That's not even the right zone. I don't think these caves go through here, right? It doesn't look like it. They go underground there. So we're gonna make our way and get our kid to the next zone, right? I don't think these are aggressive, right? No. So Valdeholm should be a little bit higher level mobs than Icefall Glacier here, I believe. Should be good. So we're gonna do Valdeholm today. Maybe Monday we'll do Frost Crypt, depending on like what level that is. And then I want to try Ashengate. Someone mentioned that, but we might have to do a little progression for that one. I can't remember if we can just walk right in or not on live, but we're going to kind of hit a few of these zones until we hit to 75. I'm going to kind of get rid of my rule of not duplicating zones. That's one of the things that I've been trying to hold to, but you know, we're getting to the point where we're at the point. Yeah, it's the point where, like, you know, you're gonna have to duplicate zones to even get anywhere in the game. So that is going to be kind of the thought process. All right, this guy wants to go. He's a level 76. He just, like, he is messing me up. Maybe this is a bad idea. I have no idea what buffs I got. I haven't done any of my self buffs really. So probably something to look at there. Let's do that before we go forward. So shift numpad 7. Everybody will do some self buffs, which I don't think we're really missing much, if anything, right? We have 13,000 hit points, so it should be fine. We'll see how it goes, but everything should be going good. Let me double check over here. Still unstable. I have, you know, screw you, Twitch. I have no idea why. That is unstable. All right, let's go up. Let's go up this little mountain here. We switch spells correctly. All right, then we just go straight up. I'm assuming this zone is gonna be. This might be a fun zone to like mess around in one day, like on a progression server, because it's hard to justify spending the time on some of these on a live server when I enjoy the higher level content. But on Frost Reaver, maybe when we're going through this, we'll just do everything as it's available, right? Yeah, that'll be fun. Just like doing all the progression. Now, one thing I am not doing, which I probably should be, I should be Invis, but none of them have AA Invis, and I'm too lazy to actually memorize Invis at this point. But yesterday was the patch for spell auto grant. There was a little snafu I was experiencing anyway, where I guess after you do the spell auto grant, you have to zone or your AAs don't work. So that was the thing I was dealing with. I was just so frustrated on Vaniki. I was trying to do my gribbles, but I couldn't cast any of my spells because they're all AAs, right? So I just got frustrated and logged off yesterday. But I did auto grant on all these guys this morning, and they already had like most of their spells. So I was actually surprised. The only one, like, it was the Paladin and the Druid got some cure curses that I have no idea where you buy. So definitely interesting there. But yeah, And I'm looking at next Saturday. We're gonna do a Vaniki run on Saturday. It's not gonna be. I don't think I'll stream it. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided yet. But my wife's going to a birthday party with my daughter, so I'll have some time, I believe. And we'll do as much of that as we can. All right. So here we go. This is Frostgrove. This is not Frostgrove. Valdeholm. Now, you have to be 75 to get the daily quest for this zone, so obviously this is going to be a rough zone, but I think down here are some spiders. Those are 77. This might not be... This might not be lucrative as I thought it would be. We'll see. I think we can handle it. Let's go up here a little bit. We got 1.2 in that other zone, so it might be, we might have to fall back there. Conveniently, the wizard can port directly there, so it's not too bad. All right, we got this will be a twofer. I don't know if I really want to deal with two of these sons of bitches. Let's see what happens here. Yep, two of them. All right. Let's do Guard of Humility real quick. Druid got summoned, because Druid summoned, yes. I have aggro on both of them, perfect. Now, I have a Druid on my Vaniki group, right? And it's, you know, she's a little bit higher level than this one, so I think they're in the 85, almost 90 range, right? So this is like, so I can kind of see where I'm going with the Druid, but we're not there yet, right? And so I'm trying to use that as kind of a way to plan how I want to play this Druid, and coming up with some damn interesting macros. I'll tell you what, it's definitely interesting. So that wasn't too bad, right? That wasn't too bad. And they're 1.6 per, probably not even worth the effort, but let's keep going and see what happens here. Let's con this guy. He doesn't like us, like if they don't like us, they get cleansed. That's just that's my policy. Greed, we gotta greed all this stuff just so we don't see these pop-ups anymore. It's kind of the I'll process there. Oof, look at that. Alright, giant parts, more cash to loot. A sealed letter. Alright, that's a quest item. We are going to just ignore it for now. Alright, that is an interesting thing. So we need to go through there, I think. But I think we should go check these spiders. Honestly, like, I think it was Parg. He told me that these spiders are still, like, some good experience. There's like cats down there. I didn't even see those before. So let's go check that down there before we go kill these giants. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Because we should probably put a campfire down. And we will do that. Alright, right over here. Hey Brian, how you doing, man? There we go, and then we're gonna do an empowered one just so we get a little bit more hit points. Alright, I think we can jump down. Right there. That's instantly regretted that decision, seeing 3 spiders. There's 3 spiders there too. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, let's just walk down like right. Oh, this is not as bad as I thought. Alright, no one died. Alright, what are these called? Lake skaters? Alright, not bad. We should be able to single pull these, so let's do this. Let's take off the hat so I can move. Alright, not too bad. Ooh, jeez. Look at that. Look at that hit. Alright, we need to do a little evaluation here on this. Let's roll that out. Let's move these guys back slightly, like right here. I think stacking them right here is going to be the play. Don't hit that. Now we have our campfire right up above, right? So that's going to help some. Now what I'm going to do, probably to my better lack of good judgment, I am actually going to turn on Pet Taunt. I feel like this is going to be a disaster, but we just want to do some single pulls until we get a little higher level. These are 1.69. It's the same percent as the other one. This one's young. I don't know what the difference is there, but it's a young one. Oh shoot, that guy's like walking towards us. All right. Hey, Siphon 69, how you doing, man? All right, looks like that is gonna work. The pets are taunting, and they did not instantly die. And that one got smoked. Jeez, and he's worth 1.6. All right. This is working. I'm on Journal. This is currently Journal. We're going to I switch between Journal, FV, and Vaniki are the servers I swap between right now with different character sets. And we're going to be doing a Beastlord in the Frost Reaver TLP here coming very soon. Very soon. May. Nice. I used to have characters on Bristlebane. I have I think I still have like 100 monk there or something from when I played there. It's the only one I didn't move over to FV. Definitely a interesting server, but I prefer free trade for most of my characters. Nice. Teak's a fun server. I did a little there too. I actually logged in. I actually logged in my character on Teak over the weekend just to see what he was at, and he's a 60 necromancer and a 50 monk. I thought I had a 60 monk, but I guess not. I guess I didn't play it that much. I must have a 60 monk somewhere else. Yeah, that seems to be what what happens on a lot of stuff. People just log on for the raids. I know a lot of people that joined my guild on Journal were complaining about that kind of stuff, where that no one just plays the game. They only log on for raids and stuff. So definitely a a situation that people run into. A flat eye ooze. Alright, this one's only yellow. Hey, good morning, John Drop. There's no A needed for the next text back. Oh man, that's what expansion is that? Could you enlighten me there? Siphon 69. Because I plan on playing Frost Reaver all the way to live, in between all the other things I'm doing. But I plan to take it to live, and try to maintain my. It's going to be a Beastlord main, all the way to probably 135 by the time that thing gets live. All right, the Serpent Spine. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping Frost Reaver doesn't have those same kind of problems because of all the bonuses and stuff that people will just be, enjoying playing outside of raid times and all that. Spellbreaker's Guard, Beastlord. All right, roll that. Let's get this ooze. This is a nice spot. Now, I was told about this spot probably 4 or 5 years ago by Pargok, when he told me to go play on FV. So definitely haven't been here since I did that then, but definitely a good spot. There we go. So I cannot mez these as far as I can tell, right? 73. So this is just raw dog. I got a raw dog it. I don't know if they're gonna assist. That's the thing. So, oh, perfect. It's even easier. The spiders and the ooze don't even assist each other. All right. Talk about great news. There we go. Yeah, that's what I hear a few people on my Discord are gonna do. They're gonna make characters there. It sounds like we might make a guild, but it's not gonna be like a raiding guild or anything, because obviously I play there now, so there's not I can't imagine there's anybody raiding at this time. But if there is, you know, somebody let me know. Anybody that raids around this time, Monday through Friday, and see what I could do. But I think a few people are gonna make a guild and whatnot, get it going, get everybody. I'm gonna focus on building characters to do all the achievements and stuff, and all that. Let's see here, you've been in Faceless for a while, and they're not gonna do. Oh wow, Faceless isn't gonna do a guild on that server. That's crazy. Might be a good time to buy some Bitcoin. I have a wallet of Bitcoin that I forgot the password to, so I'm just gonna avoid Bitcoin. I like way back when, like before Bitcoin hit, I was more than $1,000 per. It was way back when. I had all these computers. I had open rigs, mining Bitcoin, Dogecoin. What was the other one? I can't even remember. Litecoin maybe it was, and then a few others. I was a mining fiend. I was obsessed with it. I had little ASIC, little USB devices. I had these, you know, larger ASIC devices. I was doing all kinds of crazy shit, and yeah. And then I forgot my password to my my wallet, and here we are. Playing Everquest instead of living on a beach somewhere. Yeah, definitely was crazy back then. And then like the real kick in the dick is like, you know, I was telling my wife, you know, this is awesome, you know, this is gonna be cool. And then I forgot the password, and she's just telling me I told you so, you know, dumb whole time, you know, just a total kick in the dick the whole time. So yeah, I was, so like Monday I was sick, and then Tuesday I took my daughter to get her driver's test done, and then yesterday the servers were down, so I was just like, you know, by the time they came up I was already doing other things, so it just didn't really work out. But you know, today I was gonna stream tomorrow, but apparently I gotta take my kid to school and then go to the doctor. So this is Valdeholm. I'm down in the little pit down here where the spiders and the ooze spawn, which is pretty good. I'm getting 1.6 per. I think I'm gonna pop my lesson here in just a second to see how it's going. Let's do that now. Let's just pop the lesson. Hopefully everybody's got the same UI going. All right, let's get more of these spiders. It's a little bit longer to pull, but I hate dragging my group wherever I run to, so it's kind of not too bad. And these don't seem difficult at all. I don't feel like the giant. I thought that this was gonna be rough. Yeah, Frost Crypt is like right there, I think. Anyway, yeah, that's Frost Crypt. I think I'll get my ass beaten to death in there, so I'm not gonna try that until closer to 75. But definitely where we're gonna be heading. I plan on doing Frost Crypt and Ashen Gate as much as I can before we get out of this level range. Oh, nice. You're raiding there now. Now, on the TLP servers, do you have to do like a pre-quest to get into Frostgate or Frost Crypt? I mean, or is it one of those you just can go in? Okay, there's a pre-quest for it. Okay, cool. I know there's one for Ashen Gate, and I've done that one, but I haven't done the other one yet. Okay, flagging for both sides. Perfect. Thank you very much for letting me know that. I'm hoping to experience all of that stuff in era during the Frost Reaver TLP. I think it's finally time to check all that stuff out. Oh, I can't spell either. Don't worry, man. There we go. Come on, I don't want to. Is it any faster? Not really. It's not really faster. It might be slightly faster. Maybe I need to get the Paladin mount. Do I even have that yet? Let me check. Class, what is it? Divine Steed? No, it's gonna be special, right? Divine Holy Steed. There we go. All right, let's grab that one. Holy Steed. All right, that's an actual cast ability. Never mind. Still worked. There we go. All right, and then Holy Steed is very fast, whereas the Black Drum is fast. All right, let's try this out. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah, I used I already had all the spells up to this point, so I did get like 2 or 3 cures that I guess they weren't on the vendors and Plane of Knowledge, so that was good. I'm gonna do the output missing skill or missing spells later and see what I'm actually missing. I haven't switched personas yet to my 130s to see if they get anything, but definitely a nice feature. Definitely. I think Frost Reaver is going to be in Velius for 12 weeks, so it's going to be kind of a grind. And someone said 12 weeks in Luckland too. So it's going to be interesting there. But then everything else is 8 weeks, I think. And then all the expansions get released like most of them are like 2 at a time for the next few. So like Omens plus Dragons of Norath and Plains of Power and Akisha and all that stuff. So that's gonna hurt. But at the same time, I think it's gonna be fine because I like leveling characters and I want to get as many characters leveled up for taking advantage of some bonuses and stuff later on. So, kind of get everything, get the lay of the land built out when you got time and you're not focused on, plowing through content and stuff. So that'll be fun. But if they do it like it says it is in the description, right? It sounds like each persona will have its own lockout. So each alt and persona. So that means that you should be able to raid on all your personas and do lockouts on all your personas and all your alts, right? So being able to do that seems like it'll be good. Hey, Tar, how you doing, man? But I'm not 100% sure. It's like somebody told me on, I think it was Teak or Oak when they didn't do that. But it sounds like the wording in the poll sounded like they were for this one. So I don't know. I'm also concerned about what spells I did a poll and my viewers picked Beastlord as the class I'm going to play, and I'm concerned that Beastlords are not going to have their Luckland spells at level 60, so it's going to be kind of a interesting thing. Yeah, so personas don't get there on Teak, so that's what some people are saying, but it's said in the description that personas and alts get their own lockouts for Frost Reaver. So if it works that way, that'll be fine. If not, I mean, making alts versus making personas, I mean, it's not much of a difference really when you have free trade and you can just take all your items and drop them in a shared bank, right? So you're gonna do warrior, warrior or shadow knight, bard, shaman, 2 monks. Nice. That's a good group, honestly. I prefer warrior, but I'm a little biased at this point. I think warrior is the by far best group and best raid tank in the game. I am. It'd be hard to convince me otherwise. Because my warrior turns on auto attack and he is doing 2 million DPS. My Shadow Knight, on the other hand, I'm spamming buttons like a frantic fiend to get to 2 million DPS. So definitely, and I don't have to worry about dying on the warrior either. Definitely different gameplay styles, but not. Yeah, wait for warrior DPS to come online on Teak. I don't know when it starts. I don't know when warriors become, the best melee class, but it's at some point. And if you have a monk in your group, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. 71. What do we get? So we gained energetic attunement, gift of mana, armor of the. Ooh, we got some good ones. Oh. Whoa, where the fuck did you come from? All right, hey, I don't like that. Now, if we go to the spell tab, we should have got auto grant spells. I'm just not gonna see them because they're not spam. So, all right, shard of living ice. What is this? Oh, we want that. Oh, look at that lovely thing. All right, let's go to our spell book. Let's go many pages in. All right, there we go. We got eradicate disease. That's a new spell, I guess. Burial rites. Sacred force. There we go. Or did I already buy these and I'm like sitting in my bag? Hopefully you can resell the spells you bought. All right, we got touch, which is a nice heal. I don't know how to integrate some of these in my thing right now. So sacred force, that's its own timer. It's timer 4. There's timer 4. All right, that's force of piety. Let's swap those ones out. Yeah, it's let me see, output. So output missing spells, right? Then it opens up this. Let me see what does that actually do? I think my whole computer is locked up for clicking that link. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Nope, didn't open anything. There, oh, something going on. All right, there we go. Something opened. So let me see here. Go right that. So you can see right here, these are the spells I'm missing from that, right? This is like all the spells that I'm missing. So I'm missing Absolve rank 2. So I have all my rank 1 spells. So just was it like slash God, I can't even type. My fingers are so jacked. Output output missing spells was the command right there. I normally stream about this time, Monday through Thursday, give or take, depending on what is going on that day. I have a very active high school daughter, so I have to go and you know, pick her up a lot for a lot of things and stuff like that. But she just passed her driving test, so that might get better. That might get better. All right, go. So we're only missing rank 2 spells, which I'm gonna say is a very nice thing because that would take a lot of effort to get them otherwise. Now, I don't plan on changing my my video formats with the auto. Someone was asking me to make a video every level. I only do spells like usually once every 5 levels, right? Like, and sometimes I only do it because of the videos. So I don't plan on changing it, but like in these streams when I'm playing the characters, I will change the spells out as we go. Which, you know, we get to do like free, so that'll be nice to do. All right, I'll see you, man. Stay safe. Good luck on your demo. All right, we got Blessing of the Direwind, rank 2, which is a druid spell. So we'll go ahead and send that to our druid. And then we got Heart Shot, which is a ranger spell. Let's go ahead and roll that. All right, perfect. Still wondering why this ooze and that other ooze like attacked one of my guys. I don't know what is going on there, but we'll mess around with the spells a little bit more when we're outside the lesson. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just need to, like, they need to put it in a different filter, I think, because like right now it's in the same one. I gotta figure out which one it is, right? Because otherwise it's impossible to read. And I throw like pretty much everything in the spell window just because I don't even really look at them. There we go. Alright, we need to do a self buff real quick. If we look over here, switch those. Now, the enchanter should have got some spells, which might actually be useful for what we're doing right now. Need to check here. We got Rune of Elwyn. Single target rune sucks. We got a new spell there. Perplexing Flash. Fractured Consciousness. Oh, that one is a new cripple. All right, yeah. Looks like we need to upgrade our shield, but like it's 75. So like the cool thing is, at 75 we get our God, what's it called? 75 we get our Unity spell. So I can kind of get rid of some of these buttons I got going on, so I don't have to deal with don't have to deal with like making shield buttons and self buff buttons, which really cleans up some of the buttons a lot. So can't wait for that. Definitely getting to 75 is like the lull for me. Like, I don't know what it is. Like on Viniki, right? On Viniki, you can do gribbles at 65 because of the way the rule set is there. And oh my gosh, gribbles at 65 is probably low-key one of the funnest things in the world. Especially if you got like a worm slayer, but you don't even need a worm slayer to do it. It is definitely, the way it scales, it is just fun. And with a worm slayer, you can pull the whole zone and do it all in one pull. But without it, you know, you obviously got to go mob by mob. But definitely a much better flow when you can start doing gribbles at 65, because you get a level per, sometimes 2 if you do it with the lessons, and it just makes going from 65 to 75 much smoother. And I've started doing, I'll do my gribbles on the Viniki guys, and then I'll port to the grounds, and I'll do the grounds for a little bit, and then I'll port back to the gribbles when that's up. And it seems to be a very effective leveling strategy for that server. I'm excited for maybe finding better ways to level through these when we get on the TOP, because we're not going to have a lot of that stuff. And I'm gonna try to hoof it out as long as I can, but the way I jump between everything, so it should work out pretty well. And playing a Beastlord is definitely going to be fun. Gives me the ability to solo, and gives me, you know, a fairly decent DPS class and a fairly decent support class all in one. So definitely it's gonna be great. And one of my friends, he plays a Beastlord main, and he boxes a bard with a shaman, and then he personas into a warrior, right? So I'm probably literally gonna low-key copy Blarb's setup for that and go. So when I cannot get a group, it's gonna be a, you know, I'll have a shaman and a bard to help me get a group or something of that effect. But hopefully for like the first few weeks we can get a group when we first get on the server. I feel like there'll be enough people during the day to be able to do that, especially like the buffs that Beastlords provide. I think that will be a nice little addition. The only downside, right, is that a lot of the cool stuff that Beastlords do are AAs. Like Paragon, right? That's an AA. Attack of the Warders and all that other stuff is all AA. So we're not going to get those until later, but we'll get our group clarity spell. We'll get our group buff spell. And if I'm not mistaken, the pets for the Beastlord are better than the Necro pets. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember. So that'll be nice. I'll probably throw a mage into the boxes so I can summon like pet weapons and stuff throughout the levels, but definitely going to I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of research on what is available to a Beastlord in Velius. All right, you know, they don't come out until Luckland, so you know, it's gonna be definitely interesting to see what is actually available. Like there is quests for Sky Shrine armor, Kale armor, and stuff, right? But those don't come out until, you know, at least at Luckland or later. So I don't know if those are going to be available at launch. So we might not even be able to get armor from Velius, right? Now, in Plane of Fear, there's armor that drops, but will that armor drop? I don't think, I can't remember if it drops on TLPs. I'm like trying to remember back to like Oakwind and Yellonak and Teak, and I don't remember it on any of those. But it could just be I wasn't paying attention because I wasn't playing Beastlord, right? So definitely something there. Let's see here. I leveled up a beast to 90. I thought they got the Warder Servant line around 70. Yeah, I'm not sure what level. Like, it's always been auto grant for me because I always do it. I play them on live, right? So I'm not 100% sure what level those are on those, but definitely. I know by 85 they have all the Swarm Pet stuff by 85. I just don't know about the 60 to 85 range on what they get and what they don't have. I know like all the major low-level nukes that Beastlords have now don't come out until Planes of Power, spell-wise. So there's like one low-level nuke that's instant cast that you get in Luckland, and then it is I think Blizzard Blast, I think is the the spell from at level like 58 or something like that. So it's let's see, look at this guy. He's just like going after my guys. Like, why are you going after my guys? Luckily I can send the pet on it, right? Because I have the taunt on there. Perfect. First Beastlord pet's like level 8, I think. I think it's level 8. I'd have to look again, but now the weird thing is the level 50 ones are only sold in Shadow, like the 50 plus ones are only sold in Shadowhaven. So hopefully they add those to the vendor in like East Commons or something, so that's the thing. But I'm not 100% sure what'll happen there. Go. This is a nice experience, right? We're almost like we're 35% in. 2.5 per with a lesson. Not too bad, I'd say. Obviously, we'd probably get better if we went somewhere else, maybe, but this is pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely a different experience without Plane of Knowledge. I'll tell you that. From the TLPs I've done, right? The Druid is a lot, like Druid and Wizards are a lot more valuable when it comes to you know, like getting a taxi. And there's usually like a taxi channel where you can just pop in and be like, hey, I need a port from blah 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 to blah blah blah, you know, 50 plat. You'll get a tell like instantly, and someone will come do that. So it's pretty nice. Like spells, like all the spells are typically like in your home city for the most part, unless you're a druid, and then they're all the druid rings. But for the most part, you can get all your spells in the home city all the way up to 50, and then from 50 to 60 for the Kunark spells, you get those in FV or in the over there outpost. And then Velius, I think all the Velius ones are dropped, but I can't remember 100%. I don't think there might be a vendor here or there you can go to. They do add a lot of vendors in East Commons for buying disciplines and all kinds of different stuff. Most people hang out in the East Commons tunnel for the most part. You'll see a lot of people in cities because that's where the banks are. But you'll see more people in the East Common tunnel doing you know, trades and auctions and stuff there, and it's, you know, pretty lively. since there's no bazaar, right? You everybody's there, and it works out pretty well as like a nice little place to meet people and get things done. It's definitely like the old school zone where everybody got together was East Commons, at least on my servers that I played on early on. But so I know some people that North Freeport Bank or some weird nonsense or stuff like that. But for the most part, like most of the servers I've been a part of is East Commons. Yeah, you have to be on. You have to be online to sell your items, and you have to physically trade with another player to sell them. Like there's no vendor to do the trade. What the hell is that? Never. It's definitely a different experience. I'll tell you that. If you're very used to live, you'll definitely it'll be different. But there's a lot of people always looking for groups and stuff, so it's much easier to get a group on a TLP than it is on live. Yeah, it's pretty close to like how I kind of remember it, but I don't know. I played a cleric for a large portion of the time I played, and then I moved to an enchanter, so I kind of had a very skewed grouping experience, because like cleric was like insta grouped, and yeah, people use the LFG command so you can search for people and stuff like that. Enchanter was insta group too, so it was like wasn't hard to get groups, but definitely if you're looking to succeed on a TLP, a shaman, a cleric, an enchanter, a bard are all the like almost instantly grouped classes, and there's always so many tanks, right? People always play like a warrior or something like that, and so there's always a lot of tanks, and sometimes there's shortages, but like most of my experience is it's usually the healer that's the short end of the stick. But yeah, people use the LFG command significantly. Like it's like slash LFG, right? This whole you put whatever you are, groups looking for players, stuff like that. Here, let's like get matches. There's not. I doubt there's a single. Let's see here. Let's show all. I doubt there's a single person under no looking for a group right now, because it's just you're not gonna get a group the same way on live, right? It just yeah, not a single person. So that is why I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to play one character until I won't be able to, which we'll see how long it takes. But ideally, I want to get one character max level before I try to make boxes, just so I can have the resources to take care of them. Let's see here, voxel. Because that, to me, that is always one of the biggest issues on TLPs, is getting platinum and stuff like that. So being able to get your own platinum and stuff like that without having to like do any kind of non-stop trading or stuff like that is going to be very important. It's kind of why I'm glad I got a pet class, because a pet class can pretty much go to 60 naked. They just need spells. So Beastlord probably a little less because it's melee, but Yeah, with 12 weeks, I mean, whenever you're bored of playing 6 or whatever, you just like pop on or whatever, and you're good to go. You probably pop on, say looking for group and get a group. I mean, depending on your class. But I found that it's not hard for most people to get groups. Like the people that spam and like server chat all day long, those are the people that don't get groups. I'll tell you that. Cuz they're not trying very hard. Yeah, I'm hoping to group with you know, players and stuff from you know, viewers and all that. So I'm hoping hopefully it's gonna be fun. I'm not too worried about the boxing, you know, the true boxing versus not, because I've never been on a TLP that didn't have massive amounts of, you know, box armies, even true box. I've gotten more than enough messages on Discord of people telling me how I could box differently instead of true boxing, through all kinds of different software and all kinds of different cheesing ways, and it just gets in the way versus doing anything. It just hinders the people that follow the rules than the people who don't follow the rules. There we go. Yeah, we switched that one out. Perfect. It's very good on the mana. I don't feel like that new stun has really taken too much mana, so I'm liking that. There we go. Perfect. Definitely a nice little spot. Still getting 1.3, which is pretty good. Considering they're red, right? They're yellow and red, so that's nice. Let's get you rolling greed here. Just so we can stop seeing... Oh, these drop spider silk? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that. That is nice. Hey, chill. Oh yeah, it's definitely very nostalgic, I'll tell you that. Say it's classically nostalgic. All right, let's grab this one. Definitely have a blast playing it. It's my my favorite game. Switch around. Yeah, I'm boxing all these tunes. Go down. Upgrading this pit a lot. Never made it to Ashen Gate though. I plan on going to Ashen Gate probably after we do Frost Crypt. I think we can do that probably in a level or two, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to look at the Alakazam page. I can't remember if they're all raid mobs or there's like experience mobs I can hit in there. But I'm gonna try to hit all the zones. Oh yeah, I love fighting dragons. That's why I like the what is it? The Outer Brood expansion. That one is just so I don't know what it is about that. I could literally grind in those zones for like all day long and not even think about it, and have no issues at all. I can't do the same for this Shattering Row zones. I don't know why. I thought I found a spot that I was more, you know, I liked a lot, but I'm just not. I just get bored. I don't know. I really like the Outer Brood expansion. I got a few videos on my YouTube channel. Chill. Hey Sind, how you doing? There's how I do it with IS Boxer, and then every 5 levels how I have all my characters set up for every character I've ever made on the YouTube channel. Plus whatever, just about everything there. I would say 125 would probably, you could probably go there at 125. Oh, this is gonna be dicey. All right, this is gonna be dicey, guys. I would say like some of the mobs hit hard, but you could probably do it before. But I would honestly recommend doing Guard of Humility. 1 second, let me fight this terrible pull here before I die. All right, lay of hands. This is the only way we're gonna beat this. Deflection. 7. We're gonna end up doing deflection here in just a second. I'll tell you that. All right, go. I lost this one. We gotta get him back before he eats somebody. What's he at? Somehow I lost the other one too. All right. Who is getting eaten? Looks like the druid. We have a piety. Let's pop her up a little bit. There we go. Can't mez these because they're 77, and I can't mez over 73 at the moment. There might have been an upgraded mez. We'll check that here in just a second. Hey Krez, how you doing? It's going. The grind is going. We went from 70 to 70, 71.7. So we might even hit 72 or 73 today. All right. Wow, that was successful. That was definitely definitely there. All right, let's rebuff real quick. Did he lose? All right, he lost conviction. All right, so let's fix that. That's part of the problem, right? Yeah, he lost 2,000 points. All right, let's do conviction, or whatever the self-druid buff is right now, and okay, we did not get an upgraded mez. What level is mez? 69, so probably 74. All right, that suck. What did you get? That's new. Yeah, so I would, if you can, we have not gotten any gear, Krez, and for the Outer Brood, if you can do the Lorgan Song Final Fugue mission, I would do that on cooldown, so you can get type 5s, so that you can increase all of your heroic stats significantly. And the reason I say that one is because it gives 135 tokens per. And here in the next like week or two, there should be a bonus to the amount of tokens you get. So definitely, definitely worth it there. All right, let's save that spell. And it's a fairly easy mission. In all honesty, there's a way to cheese it. If you like, you can literally just like zone in, kill like the first 2 guys, and then just do nothing after that first gargoyle thing, and let the NPCs kill the goblins, and then you can just go kill the final mobs. There is all you really gotta do. But it's kind of tricky to get it to work sometimes. But like, I've died during the mission, and then I come back and the NPCs have already killed everything, and it's just the final boss sitting there. Final Fugue, that's the one of the missions in Lorien's song. We have not gotten any drops. Well, maybe we did. What is this shit? Yeah, this is from the other day, I think. I haven't cleaned out my bags in days. All right, what is this? This is a wizard. Do you, let me see here. Do you have a bard? I can't remember your group composition there, Garrett. Wild Strike Magic. Oh, that looks like a lovely spell. Does it have a... It has a recast. Perfect. All right, we put that right there. Perfect. All right, we're getting some multi-bind on this character finally. I don't think mages get anything at 71, do they? I like how there's like 2 oozes just like sitting on top of me. We got burnout. Might as well switch that. Burnout. But other than that, nothing. All right, so that's something worth thinking about. All right, so those guys need to like move. I believe air pets work. I always use air pets. I use what is it? I always used a monk on my last group. It was a monk, and then I used the paladin. But you could do it with the bard, with a stunning weapon. That works pretty well. Yeah, it's an air pet. I like the water pets. So I usually don't switch. I don't have any. I don't have their upgraded focuses yet, so it's not going to benefit me much right now. Yeah, the monk had one. I think it worked. It was because you gotta like switch to round kick or some nonsense. That was what I had to do. You just had to have max AA. It might have been 125 max AA for the round kick AA to work, I think. But mostly my bard with a stun weapon is all I needed, because you do, I think, 1,000 what is it, 1,000 strikes or 1,000 whatever, dance of 1,000 blades or something to that effect is like 100% proc chance, right? That works. What the fuck? Iron Belly. All right, look at this guy. Got us a nice. Oh jeez. Look at this bear just coming at us like we owe him money. There we go. All right, he's slowed. All right, let's get this guy. I've never seen this thing before in my life. It's like the biggest bear ever. I wish I could zoom out more so I could get better screenshots. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we got? The Pitted Mask of Sorrows. Look at the stats on this thing. Wow. We can't use it. It's no trade. Let's see here. Warrior, Ranger, Monk, Bard, Rogue, Beastlord, Berserker. What am I wearing right now? Oh my god, it's a nice upgrade too. Well, that sucks. And it has no tribute value, so that's more pitiful. Alright, let's just send that to me anyway. Why not? Figure it out later. Alright, medium quality bear skin. Obviously we want that. And some shiny bear tooth. We want that also. Yeah, I have not gotten my Berserker beyond I think 112 yet, so I'm not 100% sure if they have one. So I'd have to do some leveling for that. I'm too lazy. I haven't played that group in a while. Yeah, can't use it. It's it is what it is, right? Like, you know, I'm not too concerned. But I do plan on, like, when we hit 75, right? I do plan on doing gribbles and using that as a way to accelerate our leveling and accelerate our loot, right? Like, I do plan on doing that, and I probably won't stream every gribbles I do, but I only have like 290 marks of valor, so it's not like I'm gonna go too crazy, but I do plan on using gribbles to accelerate the series a little bit. So like when I'm not streaming, I might do a gribbles here and there, just to when I say gribbles, I mean all 3 gribbles missions or something like that, because I do find that I can't really play these guys much off without you know, doing anything. So I'm gonna try to use that as a way to facilitate gear for them without spending hours and hours of time grinding mobs to try to get it named. Go see here. There's that Iron Belly right there. So we got 2 other names that could possibly spawn down here. All right. Maybe we'll get those too. But I am definitely gonna enjoy doing gribbles, I'll tell you that. And we're gonna do the I don't think I've done it on this guy, have I? For the free level it's 75. Broken mirror. Yeah, we haven't done any broken, so we're gonna do the intro to broken mirror at 75, so we hit 76 for free. It's so trivial that I don't think we'll have any problem with it, but definitely gonna be a nice little thing there. I just don't see myself doing the TBM missions. They don't yield enough experience. So you remember farming this zone like crazy. One of the giants had a clicky that summons throwing. Nice. I did not know that. Oh, come on now. Really? Adding that one spell? Let's do... Maybe I need to do Mars Salvation here. Alright, you're... We should last longer. I think that's the first name I've ever killed in this zone. I'm kind of excited to like spend some more time in these zones, but like on the TLPs with the bonus rares and all that stuff, just so it's a little bit more fun to do versus sitting in the same spot for like 8 hours and not getting a named. So that I feel like it's just gonna be a lot more exciting experience to be able to like kill mobs and actually have them spawn at a decent rate. It's kind of one of the reasons I'm excited with all the bonuses on Frost Reaver. Like I loved like Extra Life. Like that is my favorite time of the year. Is when you get a name rare, pretty much on a regular cadence, right? Like it feels fun. It feels a lot more exciting than 10 spawns of not getting anything, The Guardian's Pouch. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that item, but definitely probably spawns. What is there a guy named the Guardian up here? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't see anybody named that. There's a lot. It looks like all these red ones are names, right? So I'd assume there's a lot of. Oh, Jotik the Guardian. Jotik the Guardian. Oh, there he is, right there, by the Citadel. I've never actually even been to that part of the zone. I've only gone. The daily quest takes you up to this part right here. That's probably where I've only ever been. All right, come on down. Oh, look at that. Almost 72. And we haven't lost it. Oh, we did. I was about to say, we haven't lost the pet yet. But there we go. We lost the pet at some point. Better a pet than a player, I say. Let's see here. Warrior, Monk, Bard, Rogue, Beastlord, Zerg. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a crazy crazy item. Because that's like the only other summoning, item for summoning items, right, is the thing from Time, right? Tonpo's pouch, right? So that's seems like that sound from what you're saying, it sounds like a nice alternative. Probably would have been something I would have loved to try to farm when I was doing my solo monk playthrough. But I did not know Beastlords could use throwing items, which is actually low-key kind of crazy cool, because I don't know what I truly don't know what a Beastlord uses the pole with, other than like a nuke or something, right? Maybe slow? They don't have like mallow or anything, I don't believe, from what I can remember. There we go. 87. All right. Ooh, we are out of buffs. What are we missing here? All right, we need to just rebuff. Missing haste and all that stuff. All right, so let's do clarity. Let's do damage shield. Redo your aura. Redo your aura. Don't really have to do anything. Wizard is low-key the least engaged character you got. You just gotta nuke. That's it. Perfect in every way. Let's do skin. Let's do haste. I love that I have all these little clicky buttons. I can just click and call it a day, and I don't have to think about it. It has made my life so much easier with all these characters. Oh, wow. That's nice stats for this level. 22 AC, 195 hit points. It's got attack on it too. This group is Paladin, Druid, Enchanter, Mage, Wizard. It is, I called it my lazy group because I don't have to move anybody and I don't really have to really think about it too much. Let's see here. Let's do symbol. Yeah, my last group was warrior, monk, bard, shaman, mage, zerker, and that's a lot of moving. A lot of moving around, and this is so much better. This is so much better when it comes to that. Here, let's do that one. Here, let's do damage shields. Ice flame. Let's do mask. Group resist magic. I think we're good. I don't think we need anything else. I'm trying to look here. I think I had some external buffs, so it kind of like padded out my buffs there a little bit, but we should be good now. The only thing I've thought about changing was one mage for another wizard, but I don't think I'm gonna need to do that. Plus, my original idea was to be able to mana burn like really, multiple times really fast. But there's a 1 minute cooldown on each character mana burning, so kind of doesn't really have the value that I was looking for. Because I'm hoping that this group can kill the Shardaran mission in like 12 seconds. Is kind of the it's the goal I have for this group, is to kill that as fast as possible, and so I can get the achievement without having to do the mechanics because I'm lazy. But we'll see. Let's see. There we go. It looks like we're like got some buffs now. We're good. All right, let's get out here and find us some stuff. But that is my goal. Like, I want to get these guys 130. Not as fast as possible, but within a decent amount of time, because I do plan on putting some good effort into the to leveling on Frost Reaver in May. Now here in like 2 weeks, it's like 2 weeks, right? Yeah, the anniversary starts on the 9th. So we'll be doing a little switching up for the streams. We'll be doing the warrior group until I finish all the anniversary stuff I need, which is the feather, the horn. I need 2 steins. I need the type 7s from the tower, I believe. Now, if the tower gets updated, that's a whole different level of grinding that I need to do there. We're gonna have to complete all of the tower stuff on these characters just to get it all unlocked, because some of that stuff is actually good for lower level characters, so it'll be nice to have. So there's gonna be a lot of anniversary grinding going on. So once that happens, these guys will go on the shelf for a little bit while I'm doing that, and we should all the personas should be should go flying through all of that stuff pretty well. And then we'll probably level up the Berserker to 130 during that too, since I held off on leveling him because he does not have It does not have like an experience bonus, and it's just too tedious. Like I think Blart posted the what the experience bonus is going to be. It's going to be 200% additional experience and rare spawn chance, 145% bonus loot, 100% bonus currency, and all this other stuff. So Blart will be doing a hunter raid at the same time. So I'll be doing the hunter raid. I'll be joining the hunter raid once I get all my nonsense taken care of that I need to get taken care of. Since I don't have any of it done, but I'm almost done with the feather. I almost finished it last year, but I got distracted by something else before I finished it. So hopefully we can knock that out really quick, like day one. And it looks like we lost our aura. And then whatever other things we need to do, get all those done. All right, let's get your aura. Druid lost her aura. Did you lose your aura? No. Alright, you're good. The feather is like a mini paragon. It's I cleared it off all my things here. Let me see here. Phoenix. There we go. So it is Grace of Unity is like the clicky here. So it gives you 100 mana per regen, or 1,000 mana regen, 1,000 endurance regen, 10,000 point damage shield, and 1,000 HP regen plus a 60, or that's a spell damage shield. I'm sorry, and then a 1,600 point damage shield, and that lasts for like 30 or 40 seconds. You can redo it every 10 minutes, I think. It's definitely a clicky worth having in your bag at all times. I definitely, so I have a group on FV that is Paladin Cleric. I think it's Paladin Cleric, Bard, and then 3 mages. And the only way that they can function is the feather, because they just can't they don't have enough mana. It's also a gear issue, but right now it's mostly that they just don't have the mana. You have to go into the Blackburrow mission. It's like, so you go to Blackburrow, so Queen's Hills, right? And it sends you into New Blackburrow, and you have to kill a bunch of gnolls to get pages. And you get those pages, and then you turn them into a guy before you finish the mission. If you still have your account information, your character should still exist, theoretically. I'm not 100% sure what a werewolf would be. Maybe a shaman or a Beastlord, but it should still exist if you still have your account information. I don't know of them ever deleting accounts, characters, or anything like that. But don't quote me on it. But if you have issues, you can always contact the Everquest support team, and they will typically help you out. There we go. All right, so how close? 97%. Excellent. Yeah, I know there's a free to play version of everything, so maybe. I'm not 100% sure. For your use case there, but definitely if you still have your account info, you should still have your characters. down, spider. Debating if I want to try to go into to the deeper into the zone, right? I don't know. Shouldn't be too hard, but who knows? Now, if we go up this way, I think there's going to be a bunch of tigers we're going to have to fight on the way up. I know, right? I've got no glory. Let's ding and then we'll do it. So if it turns into a disaster, we at least ding. And it looks like one of them already dinged, so. I don't even know. Didn't even see her auto grant spells. We're definitely gonna. They probably should put that separate filter, the same way they have the AA ones, so you can see them. I think that would be a nice little feature change for that, so you can see everything. Oh my, come on, swing your sword, you daft little halfling. Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. So now we go over to spells. There we go. You have finished scribing Challenge of Honor, Gleaming Light, and Lesson of Penitence. Or Penance. I can't even see. All right, so Challenge of Honor is going to replace Cease as our pull ability here. And then Gleaming Light... is that going to replace Light of Piety? Yes, it will. Perfect. And the lesson is timer 6. We got Force, which is its own thing. 5, 4, and 6. So we got that. Damn it. We'll replace timer 6 with timer 6. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. It's this is like so saves so much time. Like just beyond the platinum cost of, you know, like 1,000,000 platinum that you're gonna save, right? It saves so much time. Like just being able to like look at it and be like, oh, there we go, done. And then I can just go over to like the next character, right? Oh, what did you learn? Where's your where's your stuff? Why can't I see it? I know you scribed something, so we can just open up the book, right? You didn't scribe anything. Did you not level? Oh, you didn't fucking level, that's why. Alright, who is this? You leveled though. Let's see, Icefall Breath, Shield, Skin, Pure Life, Mind Lash Cascade. Doesn't sound like anything I care about. What about you? What'd you do? You didn't level. You leveled. Theoretically, you leveled. Maybe you can shine a little bit more light on it. There we go. You finished scribing Wand, Rain, Essence of Water. So we get a new water pet. Phantasmal Warden, Shock of Steel, and alright, so we got some upgrades we can do here. Let's see, what is this gonna be? Book like 80. Book 40. So we want Shock of Silvered Steel. Put that there. Put the water pet there. And then this becomes Phantasmal Warden. The fuck is wrong with this? Why is that hockey so jacked up? That's hilarious. Oh man. So what I do is I copy the UI from one mage to the other mage, and so every time you do that, it like copies the all the stuff from the other macro buttons sometimes. So so annoying. I'm not gonna summon another pet right now. It doesn't really seem necessary. Let's go ahead and switch you. This is the mana regen spell, so it's a little bit more important to me. And then we want the pet. Water pet, so the next pet we make goes up very. Hey Fossil, how you doing, man? Save that currently. There we go. And then Phantasmal. Let's go ahead and Phantasmal you. And then these two haven't leveled, so should be fine now. Oh yeah, that was a little better. All right. All right, so now that we have that done, we can look at our new AAs. So we got Attunement, Power, Gift of Resurrection. We can res people now. All right. Excellent. Now that is Gift of Resurrection right here. Still a 90% res. All right, let's just throw it down there just in case. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'll need it or not, but oh, I don't have key maps on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, I'll resummon pets. Let's do that. All right. Actually, yeah. Leave. Leave. And then, so let's fix that. Let's do symbol, skin, burnout, burnout. Let's do haste. Yeah, the new TOP. I'm excited about it too, Brian. It is definitely definitely gonna be a blast. There we go. And I'm not gonna bother summoning weapons. I'm not gonna bother. And we do need to do aura probably. Yep, we do. Mage. All right, there we go. Theoretically, our pets are now a little bit better. Now, I do have Pet Taunt on, so that they take a little bit of the brunt of the damage that I do take, right? And I feel like that is a nice trade-off for kind of how it works, but so far so good. Don't like that you're like right there. I know she gets summoned like every fight, but I just don't like it. All right, now I don't know when Challenge for Honor becomes instant cast, but it should be like very soon, right? What's that focus ability here? All right, never mind. Got it in a second, because I really want it to be instant, so it makes it easier to pull, right? All right, we got to get this guy since he switched targets for some reason. Come on. There we go. Got the log parser up. I want to kind of see what kind of damage they're doing right now. There it is. Improved demand for honor. Reduce the cast time by... Alright, 96. Jeez. 10% per rank or something like that until it becomes instant. Let's see here. Soldatna is number 1. Holdridge is number 1. I keep thinking Holdridge is a paladin. I don't know why I named him that. That should fix the pets. I have no idea. Well, I mean, so Holdridge is the berserker slash paladin I use for power leveling, but I didn't really feel like making another character. When you're six boxing with no enchanter, do you make the effort to single pull, or you just try to take? For the most part, I just tank everything. Even with an enchanter, I try to mez sometimes, but most of the time it feels like I'm wasting my time trying to mez. I do have a video on all the anniversary quests I'm gonna do, so it just depends on that. There we go. Hey, nice seeing you, Chill. Let's see. I don't think it's gone up that much. The stream's you know, we're only 72, so I've only played them on stream, so though it's 75, I do plan on doing some gribbles off stream just to accelerate certain parts. There we go. But on my warrior, I just pull what I pull and I tank it all. I don't even bother mezzing. I don't use any bard mezzes on my bard, and I feel like I'm wasting my time trying to mez most of the time with this enchanter here. One, she can't even mez this stuff, so it's like this is a level 75 and her mez is level 73. So even if I wanted to mez, I couldn't. So it's just, to me, it's a mechanic that is only useful in like lower levels, or you're fighting stuff that you're not out of era for. For me, I mean, other people have different opinions. So, but I like face tanking. Oh yeah, the 65 and the 70 videos are all they're all behind because it just takes so long to do those. I only do like one video a day, so those are all desynced, I guess. And I put the 70 videos in early access early because I changed my editing software, and I just want to make sure I got some feedback on those before they actually make it to full, just in case there's some kind of issue that I couldn't hear on them. Let's see here. At 130, I don't have Mez loaded on Enchanter or Bard. Yeah, like I mean, if I could do it, like I have a nice little macro that works when it works, right? And it does its thing, but the real problem is that the mobs just can't be mezzed, so it's just like, why bother even trying mezzing anything? Now, it might be better, like, if I was, like, 130 doing 130 content, right? Like, if I was doing the stuff, I might be able to mezz that, but at the same time, my warrior can tank everything. My warrior can tank all the mobs and all the missions, so it's not really a thing that I worry about. And this paladin should be able to do the same when he gets there. I have not done a video on items that are worth getting from older, but you know, it might be worth something to do a video on. I know there's, you know, getting your epics is good for some classes like Bard, Shaman, and a few other ones for sure, but Shadow Knight. But I mean, I've completed all the content without having Epic 2.0s, so I wouldn't say they're required in any way to do anything. Just, you know, nice to haves, I guess. I do have a video on the like from I think last year or the year before on anniversary items. I don't think the list has changed, so I don't know if I'll update that video or not, but I'll have to look at it and see. But the anniversary items are worth getting, you know, like the feather and stuff, those are very nice to have. Oh, nice. Hyper has a list of items that are worth getting. Yeah, if you could send me that, that'd be great. Yeah, like the anniversary time goes on for like 2 months, so there's plenty of time to get them, and you can ignore some of it, right? Like if you're 130, you can ignore like some of the lower level OGs and stuff. But I am going to I'm going to be doing it all. I'm going to be doing it all at 130, so it's a little easier. But it should be pretty much everything in that video is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get I think 2 Steins. Two of these guys don't have Steins, and then let's see here. I'm going to get Tower Augs, I think. If the tower gets upgraded to up to 130, then I'll have to get 130 gear for all that. But Tower Augs, maybe maybe the lower level summoning earrings for these guys, just so they have them. All the type 7 Augs for sure, and the type 5s. And then there's Catacastrum anniversary event. I can't remember what year that is, but there's some Augs there worth getting, and then the whole ones. They typically scaled like just like normal group mission scale. I don't know what, like, if they have a limit on what they scale to, but there's definitely I know the anniversary stuff like was absolutely trivial at 125 when I did it the last time I did it for all the tower anniversary events. If it doesn't scale to 130, it'll be even more trivial. Like things were like dying in like one hit also, so it's just not really that hard. But your mileage may vary depending on your group setup and all that. There we go. But I know the one that I want to get most importantly is the feather, right? And that one scales, I think, from like level 75 all the way to 125, maybe 120. Yeah, I wish the tower was always available. That would be nice. Considering it's like a currency and you want to buy stuff and you know, I mean, it's not really as cool to like buy stuff and you can't look at all the items from the other levels, so you can't pre-buy your level 80 stuff when you're 75 because the event might not be there, you know. Definitely like in the MMO WoW, they have this Dark Moon Fair kind of thing that goes on. It's like a monthly or every other monthly kind of event. And I think something like that would be kind of nice to have in EverQuest, where you have this, you know, maybe some kind of like monthly or, you know, every other month, you know, not just once a year, but you can kind of get a little, you know, a little, you know, anniversary stuff or something to that effect outside of that once a year time. I think that would be really nice to have. it would be make things a little funner for things that are like once a year, so you have to wait an entire year to do it, and you know, that's a little frustrating. Oh yeah, 110 to use on the feather, yeah. Oh, we got some chain boots we can't use. Jeez. So exciting. All right. What is this one? Shard of power? Did I give this out to everybody yet? Yeah, the offense and defense augs, those are definitely worth getting. I don't think I mentioned those in the video, so probably worth talking about again. And I guess there'll be a new thing this year, right? And wasn't last year this anniversary something in City of Mist, right? Or is that a different hardcore heritage thing? I'm trying to remember. I didn't go there at all. I was doing something else. I don't even remember what. Come on. All right. Why is that? All right. I think it's time to retire this button. Let's get rid of that. I think it's causing I think it's causing an issue that I just noticed. Let's check it on this one here. Hardcore heritage. Okay, yeah. It was rough. I could imagine some of these older zones are a little rough when the mobs are hitting for, you know, almost 100k. Considering like how densely packed some of them are and whatnot. Oh wow, Sky. The loot inside there is better than the this. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I wish I would have known that. I would have farmed some of that up on whatever server I was playing on at the time. There we go. All right, so the macro that I had for casting the nuke was preventing the pet from actually doing anything for the enchanter. I just noticed. So hopefully that's resolved. Oh god, they didn't update the mob bathing. Yeah, that zone is weird. I'll tell you what. Definitely a weird zone. All right, let's move you back to your position. Oh, I'm loving these stunts. I'm the knockback, not so much, but I'm loving the stunts. I feel like it's reduces damage just enough to make it a little bit more fun. All right, you can now be marked that. Wow. All right, we're pretty deep in here now. When do we get the next spell slot? Like, I feel like we're kind of cramped. 55, 75. All right. Come on, buddy. parkour spot was an aggro range of 3 mobs, total clusterfuck. But the items were mostly non-visible and higher HP mana than the Outer Brute. Nice. That was nice to know. Oh, we got an enchanter spell. Voice of Intuition. Oh, is that the rank 2 of the clarity? Nice. There you go, Voxel. Enjoy some loot. Yeah, it's the rank 2, so it's like I feel bad at the lower levels, right? You pay like 1,000 platinum for a spell, and then you get the rank 2 of it, and you're like, you're wasted 1,000 plat. But now with the auto grant, right? I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm wasting my money. I don't feel like I'm wasting my money. It's gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna go the other way. I feel like I'm going too far for that pool. When there's a guy right here, look at him right here. He's already in the party. There we go. All right, everybody leveled. Let's go up top. I think that's gonna be the plan. Let's go up to the giants and see what what happens there. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll go up there. Oh, thank you for the follow, Chill. I didn't see it. Sorry, my activity thing does not sync right. I don't know why. Refresh. Oh, there we go. If I refresh it, it works. And thanks Tessie also for the follow. I did not see that one either. Can I stop? There we go. Jeez. I'm like watching myself like 20 minutes ago on the other screen. It was just kind of annoying. All right. Come on. There we go. Somebody needed it. All right, ladies. Let's see what happens over here. I think there's tigers on the way up, which I don't think we fought the tigers yet, so that'll be kind of fun. Oh, can we even get up there from here? We'll see. This ice tiger is actually a pretty cool model. Oof, what is it? Jeez. It's for 1,100? 1,200? And a low quality kitty pet. And need, please. All right. Well, okay, there is a second ramp right over here. All right. Just a random bunch of cats over there for some reason. I'm sure they're related to some quest, so. I think depending on like the bonuses on Frost Reaver at a certain point, right? I'm gonna try to like do a hunter for like every single zone. I think that'll be kind of fun to do. Just like get all the classic hunter and then get all the modern ones as the expansions come out, because the should be out of the gate. There should be like at least 100% extra rares like in the first expansion or two. So plus all the other bonuses and stuff. So it'd be kind of nice. All right, what do you guys? You guys don't like me? Well, I don't like you either. Follow there. What is this? Temporary. Don't loot. Giant blood is cash loot. Not too bad. Their experience is a little lower than I'd like at this point, but we did level up twice, so. Yeah, I feel like the names should be a lot more common. I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like some rares are so rare that it's like it's just painful. I feel like having them more common would be a little bit more fun. I don't know. I don't see a downside to it personally, but I don't know. Some people complain about just about everything, so it's hard to say. Oh my god, stunned. Let's do Guard of Humility here, just to try to negate some of this damage. Hand of Piety, there we go, perfect. Sergeant. Not too bad. Got it. Obviously you can't stun giants, but at least I don't think you can. Yeah, immune to the stun. Immune to the stun. Alright. Alright, that guy was worth more. Perfect. Let's go inside this door over here. Alright. I think we can hang out right over here, right? This looks like a nice little, what the fuck? It's like a floating sword over here. Alright, here we go. This should be summoned, correct? So the mages should be able to, like, summon this thing. I guess not. I guess not. Alright, we have Valdeholm Citizen. Alright, he doesn't like us, so, I mean, in Rome. Sack it. Alright. Come on, get on me. Alright, he doesn't even have a faction. I feel like this is not like the best spot for pulling. Kind of long. Let's see here. Where are we at? Somewhere over here is some kind of watch commander named placeholder. Let's see here. Alright, that's that. So like around. Oh god, is he all the way at the top? citizen of Valdeholm. So over the last few days, I've been working on this idle game. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's getting kind of fun to me, but still working on it. And my original idea was to be like a phone idle game, because I'm always looking for something to like mess around with my phone. But all the games on phone are like massively monetized and so annoying. So I was just gonna have like no monetization. Just like you have ads and you can remove ads and you're done. Nothing else after that, right? That was the only thing I was gonna do. And I'm kind of enjoying it. It's like a space idle game. I don't know. I'm thinking about I might be able to show it on one of these things one of these days when it's a little bit more solid, but I don't know. So far it feels fun. I'm kind of like I want to play it. And I think when I get a game to like where I want to play it stage, it's like almost worth showing to other people. So I think it's really close. It's definitely think Melvor Idol meets Overseer meets Satisfactory is kind of like the thought process there. Definitely some interesting mechanics I've kind of thrown all together, and so far I'm having fun with it. So that might be something I show on either a video or one of these streams. I just can't show now because it's on my laptop over there, and not on not on this Windows computer. But been kind of using it to learn Godot and whatnot. It's pretty interesting. So, what's that? Knockback plus something else, but yeah, that's kind of been spending my time working on that outside of streaming, and I don't know. Trying to find some. I want a phone game that doesn't suck. It's really what I want, because there's a lot of time where I'm on my phone and I'm not able to get to my computer, you know. And I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but every phone game I've downloaded is like overly monetized to the point of like it's almost embarrassing how many like different monetization things pop up. It is truly baffling to me. And I guess they're successful if it works, right? Like, I mean, and just like so weird. Like I saw the ads for this zombie idle game, right? Which I thought was like a completely different game, but it's one of those click and bait things. But I've gotten addicted to it. But I won't pay for any of the in-app purchases or anything like that. So it's very like every 5 seconds there's some kind of pop-up telling me to buy something. It's so annoying. Hey, Envy, I'm gonna go with that. Sorry, how you have do you have a full in-depth? So I have a few IS Boxer videos. Nothing extremely detailed. I feel like the Mixboxology guy, the guy who works with the IS Boxer guy. I think his videos are way more in depth for setting stuff up, but I have like the basics of what I use and what I do. And every 5 levels in my characters, I have how I set up all my multi-binds and all my stuff for all my videos. So, like if you copy exactly what I do in the videos, with a stock IS Boxer, you should be able to it should be fine. I don't have anything in IS Boxer other than loading the characters and enabling it it automatically enables the key repeating. So, but if you like go to the Iceboxer site, the guy that makes all the videos for them, I truly can't remember the name. It's been I haven't watched any of the videos in years. But he has lots of World of Warcraft boxing videos, and that's literally all I did was take what he did from World of Warcraft and put it into this when I started playing Everquest. So it's definitely not too hard to do. It's like literally download, install, add your characters, load your characters, run the wizard, and you're done. I don't do more than that. I don't like the virtual little screen thing. I felt like that was just not useful for me in the way I play. But you might be able to. Yeah, multi-boxology. Yeah, that guy right there. Thanks, Stabby. Yeah, that guy has more in-depth videos than I would ever create. I do have some basic, like, how I do everything from scratch, but due to the fact that like Iceboxer does show your account names and stuff, I don't really show the Iceboxer UI much. It's just gets like a little annoying. I don't know how to get rid of them, and some of them aren't even the right account names. Like I have like 50 accounts, and it pulls like random accounts that I haven't ever logged into in I don't know how long. But it's still, I don't want any of my account names shown. Nor do I want to spend the time putting black boxes over things and redacting all of that from a video. But yeah, the basics are there, along with every from level 50 all the way to 130. I have videos on how I set all the characters up, which is to me the more important thing, because you need to set up the multi-bind in a very specific way in most of these cases so that your characters are optimized for DPS. Yep, that is true. So definitely the best option. Best option, really. It's also the only thing keeping me from going full Linux on this computer is the fact that I can't get Iceboxer to work in Linux the way I do. Yeah, I've got a lot of positive feedback on the Iceboxer videos, so it should be useful. It might not show everything, but it should get you there. Right, look at this. This is not too bad. A little lower experience than the spiders. Probably worth maybe going in a little deeper. So let's do that. This is pretty nice. Oh, they summoned, son of a pure disappointment. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do anything to this guy. He just like hit me and he started summoning me. Oh, and I don't even have a damage shield on. I guess I had Fern Spur or something on. Alright. Alright, let's do damage shield on the mage. And then just mark that as never so I don't have to look at that ever again. And then let's do self buffs. All right, everybody good? Everybody done? Everybody done. All right, you're all done casting. All right, let's start moving. Let's go up here. Now, I wish we had another spell slot so I could put Ward of Tunar up at all times, but we're just not there yet. So unfortunate there. Let's go. Let's go this way. And then we got a wolf. I think these wolves are like what season Viz here, if I remember right. So you gotta be keep an eye out for that, but should be fine. There we go, straight ahead. Squad leader. Oh, all right. There's a Ralos Zek. Nice little statue. Let's see here. Let's keep going this way. Trying to get to the this area up here. I want to go. I think over here. I think this is gonna be probably the best. I don't know. Probably gonna get killed. Probably gonna get smashed. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's just start fighting our way through this stuff then. Oh, we got a friend. Let's grab him. Break follow. Can't mez these because they're giants, so I mean, useless. Can't mez dragons either. Useless, you know. Definitely flip this guy around. Guard of humility. Guard of humility. Come on, you stupid. Action locked there. There we go. Got you. There we go. All right, let's grab this lore keeper. These are the daily quest mobs right here. Which I bet, in all honesty, I bet the daily zone is probably this right now. I know I got the level 71 and it's go to Arkstone, which Arkstone at level, I mean, Arkstone at level 70 just didn't feel like something worth doing, considering we did it at like level 60, so. Alright, are we gonna get one or are we gonna get two? We got two. Alright, boys, buckle up. Deflection. Deflection, deflection, deflection. There we go. That means we'll take 0 damage for like the next 12 seconds. We're gonna switch to the captain, grab him possibly. There we go. Still don't have him. Still don't. There we go. We got him now. All right, and now the sergeant. %. All right, we're gonna go through the gate here. I don't know why, but this feels like the gates of Chardok. I don't know why. It just feels like you're walking in the gate of Chardok for some reason. So this guy's red. What level is he? 78. Alright. Just noticed that my druid is like out of mana. So let's take a siesta here and figure that out. Oh, a leather cap for the druid. Alright, let's go over to this corner. It might be safe. It's a whole different area. Alright. Sit you down because you're out of mana. Alright, why? Why are you out of mana? That's a real question here. Is that helmet an upgrade? Elegant. Ooh, look at that. That elegant is nice. That is an upgrade, and it's 1 mana regen, so I'll take that. Blessing of the Dire Wind. Alright, that's the spell upgrade for 75. So Mask of the Wild is what I'm using. Do we have an upgrade to that? Don't see one. What is Pure Life? Pure Life might be a heal upgrade there. 78, looks identical except slight more mana. For a lot more healing. All right. Yeah, you know, you don't really need much more than the basic stuff, right? It's just something that can, you know, help you get your characters to follow, and something that makes them all do actions when you push a button. I mean, that's really all you need. And I feel like I get pretty good DPS with my guys. Throughout all the ages, all the levels and stuff. So, you know, maybe early on it's not that great, but I feel like at 130 I'm getting the damage right. If you sort by consider, will it always have the named on top if they are higher level, or is it just the color? Yeah, so I sort by on my bard, I sort by consider most of the time. Sometimes I do reverse consider, depending on the zone, and sometimes I do alpha, reverse alpha, depending on the zone, to get what you want, right? But like in current content, the red mobs are named, right? So whatever has named on top is probably what I do, because when I'm looking at like my other screens, because I have like a matrix of screens right over here, right? And it's, you know, I can see that little red, you know, if it's just one red, like if these were all like blue or gray or something, right? And this is the only red one right there, it would be so much easier to see everything. So, and that's a name like way over there. I think we should go kill him. I mean, why not? See here, yeah, and then it took a lot of time setting up each character and buttons on the multi-bind, but so worth it, going from 2-minute fights on regular mobs to like 15 seconds. And you jump up and down out of your chair. Yeah, I feel like I'm very, very, very close to the damage that an fully automated character could get that's using automated software. I honestly feel like I'm that close. Like, I don't know the kind of DPS that actually is, but I feel like I am within the realm of, you know, we're very close to being able to be, you know, pretty good. And I feel like I can do more DPS than some like actively playing people, like playing one character in some cases. It definitely just depends on a lot of things, but We're getting our ass absolutely cooked by this guy. And I got nothing. I got nothing but lay hands. That's the only option I have right now. But I feel like it's close, and especially like on the 130 characters, it's very, very close. Like I would love to see parses that prove me wrong, but like I try to go through everything I can. Jeez, that was something. So this guy is over here. Oh man, that's a lot of mobs. Can we shortcut through right here? Oh my god, that's stun. Let's leave you guys right there. There we go. Let's see here. Just auto-clicking all the AA, multi-bind is a ton of box. Yeah, it's a ton of DPS on those. Just being able to get them all activated, you know, being limited by the five you know things in the macros is just so limiting. And honestly, I feel like there could be a pruning of abilities in this game to kind of streamline a lot of stuff that it's just kind of old cruft from over the years, to kind of make the rotations a little bit more concise and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh jeez, that guy just wants to go. All right, here we go. Oh my god. Jeez. What did I do? Why am I... What is going on here? I don't know where my pets went or what they're doing. Oh, we need to kill this guy here ASAP. I didn't even get the name, I don't think. Alright, let's get this guy. What the absolute smoke here. Alright, let's do this. Pet stop, pet stop, pet stop, up. Pet stop, pet stop, pet. What I'm doing is trying to prevent my pets from going back in there and causing me some issue. There we go. See, we got them. Now, let's get this guard captain because he's in the way. There, see, there's the master smith. Is he not going to come out of that room? What is going on? He de-aggroed. Let's see here. So you stack your windows. Oh, okay. I haven't tried that. Is there any frame rate bonus to that? I've noticed like the more characters I have going, the like my frame rate starts dropping, but it just like really depends on a lot of factors. Come on, buddy. Can you get out of there? Oh, you can't even be pulled out of the room. What kind of devious nonsense is that? All right. Oh, there he's right there, waiting for me at the... What the fuck? Is everybody here? All right. That was dirty work. Absolute dirty work. And that is why summoning should be removed from all mobs. Absolute dirty. Oh my god. Hand of piety. All right. Can I get you out, like, out of this like brick wall here? preventing my mages from doing insane amount of damage to you. Doesn't help that I have this stupid ass mount on right now. Alright, we got him. Jeez. Almost died. Oh my gosh. Pious. Yeah, hitting like trucks. 1500, 1400. Definitely a story for the ages. Oh my god, another item we cannot use. What is this nonsense? I don't even think it's an upgrade for anybody. Because the Defiant stuff's better. Yeah, Defiant stuff. Son of a turkey. Alright, let's send that to you. Send that to you. Go cry in our sleep here. Softly grow. What the hell is that? Alright, we killed him. Yeah, Garrett. Boom, that's how we do it. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's try to sneak our way back over here before we encounter something that is absolutely gonna crush us. Oh, Wrathguard, Lore Master, Ritualist. Wrathguard, Lore Master, Wrathguard, Lore Master. Fernigan Bardon the First. Fernigan Bardon. Oh, Watch Commander Thelic. Watch Commander Thelic all the way at the beginning where we were. Alright, let's do this. Visibility. Turn PC names back on just in case. All right, so I think we spawned the named over there on the other side, so we might be able to get him real quick. Theoretically, I don't know if any of this stuff sees a viz. I don't know, just being stupid by walking through here. Yeah, the wolf can see me, so I just need to avoid the wolf. Alright, so Fernigan Barlow, he's the quest giver right there, so we don't have to worry about him as a named. I wish quest givers con differently, like green or something like that on tracking. I think it would be a nice little addition. Alright, citizen can't see me. Oh, jeez. Is everybody in viz? How the hell do I get to this guy? He's like up there, right? Alright, something bad happened. God, Ketka's dead. Oh my god, she bit the dust. That is why you don't viz without a bard, I say. Alright, we're gonna be here for a second. I gotta get this under control. Luckily, the pets can, like, with the taunt on, they do pretty good, but come on. Gift of Resurrection. Alright. Alright, do that. Let's remount you. Let's do Clarity. Let's do Druid Skin. Let's do Symbol. Let's do Improved Familiar. Shielding. And then we can do the 2 harvests, even though they suck. Interesting, I casted the harvest while switching spells. Lovely. Alright, that's... take the majority of your buffs. And do all our self buffs real quick. Now, let's just look at this situation here. I think we need to go up like this way, right? I think that's what the problem is. Somehow we got to get up there. It's right there. That's where we got to go. So, let's try this. If anything, we're learning something. If anything, we're learning something. There's the ramp. That was actually much easier than this is much easier than I thought it would be. All right. Can you guys just like sit there? All right. That's much better. How close are we? Almost 73. Not bad. Oh, you know what? I always forget. I need to. At 75, I'm gonna change my self buff button, so that Mars salvation is in it every time. All right, let's get this guy here too. I don't trust him. Oh, geez, another one. All right, we don't have either of them. I don't know who is tanking. Pets? Aldridge's pet. Cat? No, not Ketka. Oh, she just died. This is not going well. Oh, there's a wolf like coming up the behind us, right? Master tracker. Oh, right. Oh, we got you. You're on me. The wolf's on me. Perfect. I cannot wait until we get the AoE aggro abilities. There we go. Definitely not the place to sit right here. Not the place to sit. And we got a low quality wolf skin for all our effort. All right, so let's move you guys like right up here. Probably stupid too, but yeah, we already got another one roaming this way. And of course, Ketka's sitting over there just doing her own thing. There we go. And we've already lost Ward of Tuner. Alright, looks like the name might be up a tier, so let's Guard of Humility. If the guard is like the other one, we're probably gonna have to go in there and fight him. But I'll take all these stupid mounts off before we do that. Come on. Not too bad. Guard of Humility is actually really nice. Oh, think about it. We got a new an upgrade we don't have on our bar. That is nice to know. Well, I did the level 70 video with the wrong one. Sucks to be me. Oh. Oh, what do we got up here? We got a guard captain and a sergeant. All right. Oh, God. Stuns. I'm cooked. I'm good. Oh my gosh. Cooked. Didn't even have lay hands up. Didn't have anything. Now where did that put us? All right, back at the beginning. All right, perfect. Now I can do this. Disband you. I'll res him in the guild lobby, and then I will come back down here to where my campfire is. I'm right over here, right? And then we'll just summon everybody right here. He decides to. He decides the zone. All right. Let's grab you. That guy is always right there. All right. Hopefully that. Is that going? And then you summon you. And I'll just run this one up here. Yes, take the res. And then we're gonna pop that. Yeah. I think we did pretty good without getting a death so far, so considering like how terrible our gear is for the content. It's like hitting so hard. This is Drenell. This is Drenell. All right, there we go. Now, I'm gonna let her do the cleric HP buff on me. Come on. Yeah, and that's what someone was saying earlier, that it's the same. Teague is in this expansion, so definitely can't imagine how challenging it is at that level. I don't even know what kind of gear you're gonna have. I'm more simple defiant, so it's like 30 HP breastplate. What is this one here? Oh, I got elaborate gloves. That's pretty nice. I don't even know what the level of the gear is like at this normally in this expansion. Did you get me finally? There you go. All right. Suspend you. Invite you. Follow you. Basically all raid gear. What's the stats on raid gear at this level? For you guys, like just like the HP, like mana, endurance kind of thing. So clarity, damage shield. I think we got a new strength, right? This is Lions. This is with name strength. There we go. Let's see here. I did a SK Shaman Duo box on Teak. Nice. Nice. I have a 60 Necromancer with a 50 Monk Persona on Teak. I had a good time. I only played in Kunark though. I didn't make it past that. Let's see here. Browse. Let's get haste. Yeah, definitely need to get some better gear. But it makes it more exciting when I'm getting schwacked. Let's see here. Let me look real quick. So if we go to raidloot.com and then we do TSS. Let's do TSS and older. Let's just bring this over here. Get a second while he sits here playing with his HUD, trying to get some resources. Let's see here. Paladin. Let's do chest plate. Let's do armor. Let's do 75. Let's just say that. All right, 480. Oh my gosh. 480 hit points, 156 AC. Oh my gosh, I would benefit from going back and just doing all these old raids. Jesus. That's crazy. I would benefit from getting the Plains of Power breastplate. Jeez. I don't even see. Maybe Defiant didn't get added till later, so it's not going to show up in this list. Breastplate? I can go kill the Kale and get that. Let's see here. Definitely some options there. Could go get upgrades. Let's see here. Let's look at the primary weapon. Like, let's see. Let's see here. Hopebringer. So playing a time weapon. I have the Arc Blade. Is that even on this list here? I don't even see it. Wow, jeez. Prophecy of Row should be. Yeah, Prophecy of Row. Wait, yeah, that's right. Playing a time weapon would be better. It's a 1:6:4 ratio. What am I wearing here? This is a 1:2 ratio, so it's not too bad, but I don't even see it on the list. Which doesn't make sense why I don't see it on the list. Oh, I'm sorting by HP. That's probably the reason. There we go. Sort by ratio. There's Arc Blade. All right, so definitely can go improve that significantly just by going anywhere. Jeez. I wonder if I can solo Plane of Time at 72. Forgotten Blade of Faith. Oof. That's a nice one. All right, so definitely under geared. All right, so that makes a lot more sense. All right. Just a weapon upgrade. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Might be worth trying to do. I don't know if we could do it. I was gonna do something, but I forgot my aura, so I was gonna redo that, but I'm gonna have to check see if I have like I need another spell slot. It's honestly what I need. These are giving more experience than the ones inside. Jeez. Alright, let me do my aura real quick before I forget. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to find a place to get another weapon. Looks like I can go to Dreadspire Keep and get a nice 4930. That would be a non-raid one. Old Lady Smots. Let's see where how far would I have to go into Dreadspire Keep to get that? Let's see, that's gonna be north there. Korathius Keep, Dreadspire Keep, and Old Lady Mott's. There she is, right? Wow, you can't zone in that far in that zone. Alright, she's right there in the north crypt. So where's the zone in this zone? Mr. Schmotz. Oh, so she's right off the entrance. That is not too hard to get to. Now, Dreadspire Keep is level 70 content, if I'm not mistaken. Let's pull up Alakazam here. I might have something for us to do next episode. Let's see here. Is Old Lady. There we go. That's who I want. Old Lady Smots. She drops a Shadow Slayer axe, which is a nice axe. That's a nice axe. She charms. Oh, son of a bitch. She's. God. Oh, maybe. Maybe. All right. See, hyper. Well, you're probably are doing a self-foundish run. I wonder what currencies are worth getting on the loyalty meter for certain ranges. That is an interesting. That is interesting. I know for like the current raids, you have to have like the raid completed to be able to buy anything from them. So I'm not sure. On some of those currencies, if I would need to like complete something before buying anything, which definitely something we can look into. Like I'm okay with anything from I'm a vendor, right? Like I'm literally just limping along until 75, and then we can do gribbles and get a bunch of currency like real quick to be able to buy some level 75 gear. Like that's kind of the plan. Right now we could definitely, I mean, there's definitely like I could do a kale raid real quick and probably get an upgraded breastplate at least. I didn't realize I was wearing a simple one still, but I guess it is blue, like Crude Defiant, so there's that. So definitely I don't know if I want to go and try to kill something that charms. I don't think I could survive that. All right, let's oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Let's get rid of Pious Cleansing. I think that's gonna suck. Oh, just never mind. Oh, lull up to 55. Well, get fucked. All right, like that is like literally what that spell says. I mean, shut the door and go home, because that is a terrible lull. All right, we're gonna have to do it with the enchanter, but I'm gonna have to be closer to this to do it, so she doesn't instantly die. Alright, let's get off the mount. She needs her aura anyway. Go into your aura. Oh, you already have your aura. Why'd you lose your aura, but not the other one? And let's see what we got here. What can we get rid of that is useless? AoE Mez, there we go. Something useless. Calm, Quiet Mind, which is a auto-granted spell, which does up to level 75. Alright. Now, let's target this son of a gun. 74. Alright, perfect. So we're going to quiet his mind. And we're going to move you back and then swap back over to you. Grab this one. He's 76, so it works out pretty well. Alright, there we go. Enchanter, you just made life easy. Yeah, Gribbles has gear all the way from 75, well 70 actually. You just can't do the missions to get the currency until 75. All the way up to I think 100. Maybe, yeah, 100 I believe. And the Gribbles scale the whole time you're doing it too, so good there. And it's got like it's got the gear from the expansions from that like era, right? Like the level I think 90 gear is House of Thule gear, the level 85 gear is Underfoot gear, and so on and so on. So it's like the same stuff. The Broken Mirror is not good for experience. Like I tried it, I was gonna do a whole series on it. We got all the way to that point, and then we got like 1% for doing a whole entire mission. There is one quest that gives like a full level of experience, but other than that, there is nothing in the Broken Mirror worth doing for me at that level, right? Like if oh, my webcam's frozen. Thank you. There we go. Thank you very much for telling me. The Broken Mirror stuff it would only probably be worth it if you were doing it in Era and getting the currency to get the armor and stuff like that. I would not see it worth the time otherwise. Commander Heskren. He's got to be yeah, he's a quest mob. Oh, the Watch Commander. Yeah, we were up there, right? Like we didn't kill him yet. No. Yeah, there's a vendor in West Corona has all the items for all the different ranges. Oh, thanks, Jace. Thank you very much. Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I don't like to yell or go crazy on things, so like I don't know, I don't get a lot of viewers, I guess, but it is what it is. I just decided I would start streaming the like I was making like 30-minute videos of me doing a quest and kind of doing what I do on the stream, and I kind of talk to myself like I'm streaming when I'm just making videos. So I figured it was might as well just stream it when I'm making the videos instead of just making the videos, because it just makes things a whole lot easier to do. And then with all the questions and stuff that happen during the stream, it's just like a lot more engaging, I think. All right. We're so cooked. This is gonna go terrible. We're gonna get him though. We're gonna get him. He should have been an easy listening commentator on a radio. Yeah. There we go. Let's do this. Let's move our campfire right here. So one, if we die, we don't have to go through all the nonsense to get back here. All right, let's break follow. Let's get this Lord Creeper War. Yeah, if only I had something interesting to talk about other than EverQuest. Yeah, they're all illusions, right? So they're all, these are all just different, like they turn your whole group into whatever illusion. It's the empowered campfire from the Fellowship campfire materials you buy from the guy. So it gives you the bonus, right? The standard power. So you get all these bonuses and stuff. 1 to 20% spell damage, instant duration heals, mana preservation, all kinds of bonuses and stuff there. It's like easy mode. Oh god, I got stunned again. This time we got deflection up, so hopefully I don't have to use the deflection on this, but I got everything up right now. Of course my druid is getting schwacked like a... Oh god, the druid. Yeah. Can't mez him. Can't taunt him. Just, you know, that's life. So, I think what I'll do is I'll try to find a weapon we can go try to farm for Monday. I think that is going to be the plan. We might go to Dreadspire Keep. I think that just might be add icing to the cake right there. I think we're good. It's just a wizard. We still have 1 evac left. But definitely something worth looking at. What did I do? I clicked on the wrong screen. All right, let's get you res back up because we have that power now. We can res her without having to mim a spell. It's perfect. All right, and then we're gonna move you like right over here. And then we're gonna Mars Salvation. Go into Clarity. We're gonna Skin. We're gonna improve Familiar. We're gonna do that. Bounce you up too. Let's do Brells. You switched your Druid for Shaman. Miss evac. I could see that. I could see that. Definitely as the Shaman gets higher towards 130, oh, you probably won't regret that at all. You'll probably enjoy the greatness of this healing. It is more difficult to box melee. Like my personas are is a more melee group, my warrior, and it is a monk, warrior, monk, bard, berserker, shaman, mage, and it is definitely more work. Like it kind of wears you down after a bit. Like honestly, it just doing it over and over and over again, moving, you know, every slight little change to positioning and stuff. It is definitely wears you down. So she didn't get clarity. Sure, what else I'm missing? Let's do damage shield again, just in case. Sorry about the ads. What is that, YouTube? Yeah, sorry. I don't know exactly when it does them. Like I get like if I'm looking at the Twitch window, it gives me like this whole like, you know, thing, right? Like showing all the little click downs and stuff. on Twitch when the next ad's going to be, but I'm usually not even looking at the screen, so 100% sure. All right, so that should be everything for her. She's probably just going to die again. All right, we got that one. All right, now this one was the tricky pull that killed us last time, right? Oh, jeez, there's a guy right there too. This is going to be 3, huh? Oh god, and they stunned me. Alright, I'm gonna go straight for deflection. Now, deflection gives you like shield block. You block all the shield stuff, right? All the melee, incoming melee damage gets blocked for like 12 seconds, I think. I don't know, it's already off, so not that long. Well, there we go. We got it. There we go. I'm just doing this because there's a zone in the level range. Like no particular reason. I just I have a website I made that does random zones, but I was like I keep getting the same zone over and over again. And I just like I need to do an update to the algorithm for this level range because it is just doesn't have the right data. So I just going through this. I had also gotten a request when I popped up the series on YouTube to do a lot of these zones in TSS. So kind of works out to kind of go through them. Yeah, Lorian's in is like game changing. The fact that you said you were able to go there at 115 and do it is crazy. I did it at 117 and it was easy. I never thought about going any earlier than that. So definitely nice to hear. Can like totally skip all of the Luckland expansions that are just absolute death. All right, we're good there. Oh my god, we're not even going to be able to get them all the way down, are we? Smoke, what the hell? We got a sergeant up here. Oh god, we got them all. There's 4. Run. Oh my gosh, I don't have deflection either. Guard of the Righteousness. God dang, get it on there. All right. Hand to piety, yeah. All right. We're good. We're smoking. I don't think Keka's gonna make it, in all honesty. I think she is absolutely schnookered. All right, he's gone. Watch Commander. We got it. Something died. I don't even know where it's at. There we go. All right. We're good. Whew. Yeah, completely skipping TOL and OS. Now, I do recommend doing the quests in Terror of Luckland for the experience. Definitely worth doing. All right. Finally. Boots of Bounding. At least the druid gets an upgrade. Viva. What is this? Translucent power source. I have no idea what these are, but probably things I probably shouldn't loot. All right. Now we got bounding boots, which hopefully are better than whatever we're wearing right now, right? No, they are not. All right, let's check tracking. Oh, we got some named looking guys up. All right, so we got Wrathguard Sergeant Eric. Wrathguard Sergeant. Wrathguard Sentinel. All right, he's a quest mob. Quest mob. Quest mob. Alright, they're all... I guess the Wrath God are all quest mobs. I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not even gonna bother looking them all up. Go there. Darren. Quest mob. Kill it. Alright. I think we're good. We're good on need. Alright. Where's my paladin? Let's get this guy over here. I think we're winning. We died. We died. I don't know if you saw that. Trying to pull this tower, we got somehow we survived the 3-pull there. But they do like a stun, right, on pull, and knocked us down pretty bad. Yeah, like the Night of Shadows, no, but in the Terror of Lucklin, yes, right. If you look at the achievement, you'll see that you'll get like 10 to 20% for doing each of those, maybe 5 to 20, depending on the one and which quest it is. Definitely worth doing it for the experience. And I find Terror of Lucklin to be pretty easy, except for Vexthal. But if you watch my Paladin videos on Vexthal, I kind of show how to cheese some of the mechanics that you have to deal with on some of those things. You try out Ogre Illusion. I have not tried out Ogre Illusion. All right, let me try it. Let's see here. What the fuck? Where'd that guy come from? What's this just coming out? It's coming at me. Come on now. All right, I'll try the Ogre Illusion. Let's see what that yields anything. All right, so we need, let's see here. Official Illusion Adventurer Ogre. B class Project Illusion enabled. Hamrok, go. Load the current spell set. All right. Oh my. Still summoned. Stunned. I got stunned there by something. Summoned again. What the fuck? Why do I get summoned in melee range? Oh my god, I lost my bard. Or my bard. My druid. Oh my gosh, now I gotta lay hands. Son of a gun. Oh yeah, another guy. Yeah. Welcome to the show. What the hell is that? A Nightblade. Alright. Nope. Give that to you though. Alright. Well. Yeah. Anybody that thinks summoning needs to exist is not playing this game, in all honesty. There is zero reason any mobs should summon at all in this game, especially when you're in melee range, right? Like I'm literally in melee range, standing right next to the mob and getting summoned, and it just, I don't know, so frustrating. All right, let's see if we can do anything with you with no, oh god, you have no man, you're dying. What do you got? You got nothing. You got nothing to protect yourself. Oh my gosh, this is it. All right, let's switch to heal tank. Oh god, we can't even heal ourselves. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, that's it. That's it. All right, let's exit this. All right. It's only to stop kiting. Who's kiting this stuff? All right, I'm gonna get lunch. I think it's lunchtime. Yeah, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna get lunch. I don't know what level res tokens are. I never use them. I just res. But I'm too lazy to do that because I'm gonna go get lunch. But yeah, there we go. That is let's do it on here. Let's do it here. He's just dead. It is what it is. I had fun today. I'm gonna figure out a weapon that we can go hunt for. I'm thinking old lady schmatz might be the target. So we might be going to Dread Keep, or I can't even remember the damn name of the zone. What is it here? Dread Spire Keep. So we might be going there on Monday. So I'll see you guys then. Stay safe. And I think tomorrow, or Sunday, there's Valentine's Day's coming up. Be ready for that if you don't know. That's why I'm not doing anything this weekend. I'll see you guys. Have fun. Stay safe. And see you next time.